Movies haven't always been the blockbusters that we can just pull up on our phones anytime we want. At first, films were a only couple of minutes long, with no narrative or fictionality. It was straight daily life, compared to today's movies where you start at a beach and end up reversing your age. Cinema of the old days most certainly wasn't as diverse as it is today either. As far as cinema is now, not many people know the struggles that films have had to go through, nor their humble beginnings, nor their current state in the world. Starting off, Thomas Edison, yes, that guy who is inspired by two people, Etienne Jules Mary and Edward Murbridge, who were trying to figure out how to capture motion pictures. Famously, Murbridge was asked to see if all four hooves of a horse came off the ground when it was running. Edison at this time projected a series of photographs on a kinetoscope. Kinetoscopes were replaced by systems that could project to many at a time. These theaters at the time were only 5 cents and were appropriately called Nickelodeons. Some of the first filmmakers had to find the right speed to shoot at, find out how to portray things other than real life. But little producers had made full feature-length films like D.W. Griffith was doing in the 1900s. Griffith was best known for his film Birth of a Nation, which told the story of the rise of the Ku Klux Klan. This blockbuster of the time cost $110,000, ran for more than 3 hours, and even cost people more to see it. California houses some of the world's biggest record companies, movie studios, but early on it was just a way for companies to get away from creating movie stars, aka paying them, as well as more freedom filming. Along with that, California had various environments like beaches, mountains, deserts, and oceans. But recent movies have been facing heavy criticism with race, stereotyping, whitewashing roles. Race has been an issue for a long time, but came into light in 2016 with the hashtag #OscarSoWhite was trending. This was in response to many categories being heavily populated with white nominees, and as well as all of the winners being white. Along with the Oscars being criticized for being too white, many films have also been under fire for casting white actors for people who are of different ethnicities or whitewashing. The 2015 movie Aloha flew under many people's radars, but did rub some viewers the wrong way as it casted Emma Stone as a half Asian, half Hawaiian pilot. Another case being in 2017 as the main villain in Power Rangers, Rita Repulsa, was played by Elizabeth Banks. Die-hard fans pointed out that she had been previously played by three different actors, all of Hispanic descent. As time rolled on, many less expressed demographics had gotten the spotlight for the production, acting, and talent on the big stage, including Parasite, the 2019 film which starred a full Asian main cast, won Academy Award for Best Picture. 2019 Us, in which Lupita Nyong'o won Best Supporting Actress among a full African American cast. Films are now just starting to be more inclusive as it comes to actors and actresses portraying their real life counterparts, or just staying true to the lore. Even movies directed toward children have seen an uptake in representation of different races, including Coco, Mulan, and Encanto. They give chance for younger generations to see themselves on the big screen, something that was lacking in early cinema. Even sensitive topics like mental health abuse and sexual orientation have been seeing the spotlight recently, something that was seen as disturbing in the early 20th century. In the early 1890s, pictures were a form of telling a story from 30 seconds to over 3 hours. Many early films were just placed down in order to see the real world with little narrative story. They laid the grounds for groundbreaking feature films that are in the palm of your hand. As the pandemic surged in 2020, many movie theaters had to shut down. Many films were pushed back, but as the world changes, so does the movie industry. More streaming services offer more movies online. Though numbers are down, movies are still one of the leading forms of entertainment in the market.